Welcome everyone to episode 42 of the Ride and Inspire Rawcast, where I share insights into my daily job as a mountain bike coach and a mental trainer. And it's been an intense but deeply rewarding coaching tour this year. It's taken me through Italy, Germany, and Austria, and I'm in Germany right now on my last stop before I return home next week. And in just these past few weeks, I've coached over 400 riders who've participated in my hybrid coaching programs. That means they've had access to online courses and the opportunity to send in videos for feedback to prepare for our face-to-face sessions. And then when we meet here, we can build on those foundational skills and take the skills to the trails. But this isn't just a podcast about numbers and travel stories. Don't worry. It's about what fuels my passion, what motivates me every single day, and also, let's get real for a moment, what truly frustrates me, because I think it's important because we can all learn from these experiences. You see, the magic of mountain bike coaching is not about just watching someone master a new skill. Yes, it feels amazing, and of course it does fuel me, I love it, but truly seeing the deeper transformation that happens off the bike too. That's what really fuels me to do everything I do. So let me just share a few inspiring stories. Let me tell you about Raymond first. Raymond started mountain biking when he was 75 years old. I'm not kidding. He started 2 years ago when he was 75. Yeah, you heard that right. I know. When he told me, I was like, wow. I do have several students who start riding way beyond their 70s, but Raymond is a specifically amazing example because he's 77 now, and now he joined my in-person coaching, and he's been working only with my online coaching for 2 years now. And I'm telling you, the way he rides trails is nothing short of inspiring. He's smoother, he's more controlled, and frankly, he's more skilled than many 40-year-olds or even 30-year-olds I've coached over the years. It was amazing to watch him carve through turns, ride the super slippery stuff because it was raining nonstop the last 2 weeks. He was riding all the slippery trails with precision and pure control, and thus with confidence. And that reminds me every day that age, it truly is just a number when passion meets persistence. Because Raymond really put in the work. He sent me videos regularly, and it was so amazing to now see how confidently we were able to take his skills to the trails because they were already consolidated. Then let me share another story. There's Sarah. When Sarah joined my program, I met her in an in-person coaching. This is when I still taught in-person clinics, just in-person clinics, and now I don't even do that anymore. You can only work with me if you also work long-term with me with my online courses, because I see that that's where true progress and true consolidation takes place. So when she first joined my course, she was a very timid lady. She was constantly doubting herself. She was hesitant even on super simple trails, and she was riding with so much fear. But over the last years, she's been working with me for almost 3 years now, and months of dedicated practice, both mental and physical, Sarah didn't just become a stronger rider, she truly transformed her personality. It's so amazing. Every time I see her, I see how she's becoming more and more confident in who she truly is, more vibrant, more grateful, and just such a strong woman on and off the bike. It's exactly these stories, like Raymond or Sarah, that remind me why I love what I do and why I do what I do, both here with my podcasts, but also with my methodology, which is focused on safety and long-term work where true progress takes place. So it's not always sunshine and fun on single tracks, let me tell you though, because first off, it's been raining lots, so it's a lot of hard work outside in the mud. And I've coached hundreds of riders in just these few past weeks. And it was as amazing as it has been. There are a lot of things that genuinely frustrate me. And I want to talk about it because I think it is important to talk about the things that frustrate you as well, because just talking about them gives gives you clarity, and me also talking about these with you hopefully may help you and me understand how we can avoid these frustrations better. So what frustrates me is that too often riders show up completely unprepared. They sign up for a hybrid program, which is meant to give them structured preparation through the home training course and personalized feedback, and yet they just do not do the work. So they skip the drills, they think, I know that, but knowing something mentally doesn't mean that you can actually perform it. So they don't do the work. They just scroll through it. And then they show up on the day of coaching, unpracticed and of course unsettled. And what really gets to me is when riders come unprepared but convince themselves and try to convince me that their issue is purely mental. So now, as a graduate mental coach, I can spot genuine mental blocks from probably miles away. And let's be clear, not all fear is a mental block. Very often, fear is a legitimate signal from your nervous system saying, hey, you haven't practiced this enough. Skills and confidence grow from practice, not from wishful thinking. And I really get frustrated, not because someone struggles, I love struggles, but because they rob themselves of real progress. And then they hide behind, let's call it excuses. The truth is uncomfortable, but acknowledging it is the first real step towards change. It's your portal to growth. We need to acknowledge that we need to do something to change something. So if you find yourself listening to this and thinking, maybe that's me, I want you to know it's okay. Really, realizing it is super powerful. If you signed up for my online coaching programs or my hybrid programs because you believe in growth, then let's turn that belief into action. But if you really practice specific things and if you're fearful on the trails, then please just acknowledge the fact that maybe you're not prepared. And wishful thinking of, I hope the fear would just go, is just going to endanger you. So dedicate yourself to regular practice. Lean into that discomfort. And yes, practice with me. Send me videos for personal feedback, because let me guide you. Let your nerves settle as your skills and control grow. And soon you will find that what you thought was a mental block, maybe it was just a brain wisely asking for more preparation. Or you may find out it is a mental block. And then I have wonderful tools that you can work with your mind, because if we don't control our mind will control us. And it's about finding that balance of where am I actually legitimately fearful and where am I just saying it's a mental block, but actually it's just my brain asking for more preparation. So thank you for joining today's short but honest conversation. And remember that riding trails with confidence and control is not magic. It's the beautiful result of commitment and deliberate practice, which is exactly why I do what I do with my long-term coaching programs. If you want to start for free with my TrackStand course, check the description below. Hope to catch you on the next episode. Until then, ride, practice, and inspire yourself and others. Much love. I'm Roxy.